I'm Brian Brown. I'm the Chief of Police here at the Laramie Police Department. What most of the community doesn't know is that I'm also in charge of the animal shelters. So the Laramie Animal Shelter falls under the umbrella of the police department.
So my name is Teresa Bingham. I am the animal control supervisor. I've been with the city. I started out as a cleaner in 2004, and I've been here ever since, just worked my way up.
So what a lot of people don't know in our communities, we also serve the county area. So about 16% of our calls for service are animals coming into the shelter from the county area. And there's so many things that go along with providing animals care, including medical care, attempting to identify where they came from if the owner wants them again. And then sometimes animals are ultimately surrendered by those owners, and then we take custody of those animals. And we want to make sure that we're giving them the best opportunity to be adopted and ultimately have a great life in our community. If you look at the footprint of the shelter, you'll see spaces that have been repurposed that were not meant for their current usage. I'll give you one example is we have a garage that's intended to bring vehicles in and have animals safely transferred from the vehicle they were collected in into the animal shelter. We can't use that anymore. And with our weather, oftentimes in winter, that's a necessity.
Right now we've got blankets, we've got crates, we've got donated food, we've got our supplies that we store in there for cat food, dog food, litter, canned food, that sort of stuff. And we have sections of where we put things based on where they come from. So that we could do much better on, for sure.
We do not have the capacity to provide the appropriate level of service for the animals in our community that are coming in at the numbers that they're coming in. Currently, the facility that they're using is not safe for the animals. And part of the reason for that is the air filtration system is not appropriate for those types of long-term living quarters. Well, we have an animal shelter that houses approximately 50 animals at any one time, and the filtration system was not set up to handle that type of capacity. So if you look at the location of the Laramie Animal Shelter where it sits on 4th Street, it was surrounded by several other city buildings. Well, because of the age of those buildings, which is consistent with the age of the animal shelter, all of those buildings are now vacant, and they're looking at redeveloping that area. So the animal shelter is the last sitting occupied building in that area, and soon that 4th Street development project will probably eat up that footprint also, which gives us a great opportunity to build in a new location and for today's standards.
Other things that are a challenge is the front lobby. When people are coming in, I have volunteers coming and going with dogs. I have people at the front lobby needing to surrender pets. And I've got little kids in and out with their parents. And so some of that, there's not much room to avoid conflict. So if we could expand or have that flow be a little bit better, that would help us significantly, both with safety, but also for comfort. If somebody's surrendering their pet and it's hard, nobody wants to see people cry in the lobby. It's not fantastic. But going along with the lobby, with kind of a thoroughfare, the same happens in our hallway. That's where we do a lot of our intakes. So we have the scale, we have our forms, we have our microchip scanners, all in one little nook, but it's in the same place that the public has to walk past. So if I've got a dog that I just brought in for quarantine and a group of kids walking past, it's not safe. If we had a separate intake space, it would be less stressful for the animals, more efficient, easier to clean. Lots of pros to having an individual room for intakes.
So we need a new facility because we've outgrown this one. The community really has outgrown this one. And if you look at the calls for service, the members of our community, the way that the college is growing, that YOTech, that our other partners in the community have grown since the 1970s, then instantly you understand the need for growth in our animal shelter also that services the same community and the same members. So the approval of the 6-penny tax will give us the opportunity to expand the facility that's appropriate with the needs of our communities and the animals in the area.